I went out to my car to take a picture of the things I had organized in it because I was going to post it to my stories. And when I stepped out of my house, I heard a man screaming. There was a man on the corner, and I live very close to the largest encampment of unsheltered people in downtown Phoenix, Arizona. And there was a man screaming on the corner of my residential neighborhood, very loudly. The kind of screaming that draws cops. So I went back inside, and I got my bag in case I needed anything like Narcan or my stuff. And I locked the door, and I grabbed 2 water bottles from my freezer, and I walked over to him. And I said, "Hey guy, do you want some water?" He stopped screaming briefly and said yes, and I gave him some water. And I asked him to get up at that point and walk with me. I was hoping to just draw him away from a neighborhood. He struggled to get up, and he said it was so hard. And he said so many things, and I can't remember them all. And he screamed for housing. He screamed for peace. We crossed paths with somebody who was clearly not unhoused as we were walking, and he screamed about being ignored. I'm pretty sure I can't describe this without getting content violations, so he got down on his hands and knees, and he mimicked the scene from American History X. And he asked me to do it, and I said, I can't do that, bro. Once he got past the populated area and into the governmental section, I turned around, and I walked back. And I got in my car, and I drove to the store, and I bought cigarettes. Because when we were passing somebody who was smoking, he asked them for cigarettes. And I came back home, and then I went on my bicycle into the encampments to look for him. And thankfully I found him. He had made it into the zone, which is honestly the only safe place for him to have possibly been in the state that he was, with police being the way they are. Thankfully, I was able to give him the cigarettes. I asked him, "Hey, bro, do you remember me?" He's like, "Yeah, I remember you." And I was like, "There's just yes." Recently, I posted about government-assisted suicide, and I have, in the comments, talked about how I know it's already happening, and people are literally begging for it. I have footage I haven't released yet, where me and my partner were walking our dogs, and we caught police dropping off somebody on the corner. And they were screaming after police left. We have a mental health crisis on our streets. And we're not doing enough. We're not doing enough, and I'm here crying at you because I don't know what else to do. I don't know what else to do, guys. I'm studying to be a social worker. I'm not a social worker yet. I don't know if I'll ever be a social worker. What I am is a highly traumatized individual, trying my best to help other highly traumatized individuals. Thank you for listening. Literally dropping them off at the corner of Cass.